What's up, Marcus? Welcome back. Today we have stories covering the new president, a local animal shelter, a cover in our spring sports captains,
and so much more coming up in MOB. Previously on MOB, we discussed youth voting and the neck-to-neck run between presidential candidates.
Now, let's discuss what the new Trump administration is pushing for in America.
Today, we'll be giving you the rundown on President Trump's first days in office. Let's jump right in. Within his first day, he enacted 26 executive orders and rescinded 78 orders made by former President Joe Biden. Some of the key actions he took after assuming presidency include declaring a national emergency at the southern border, compelling the Secretary of Defense to deploy increased troops there in an effort to deter the passage of illegal immigrants. Furthermore, he deactivated the CBP One app for border entry appointments, as well as canceling all scheduled appointments. Removing the policy of birthright citizenship for those whose mothers were either unlawfully or temporarily living in the U.S. at the time of the birth, assuming the father is a non-citizen. This order is currently being contested by a Seattle judge. Removing the policy of diversity, equity, and inclusion, or DEI programs within the federal employment, ending the diversity quotas required in government hires. This act is facing significant criticism as many view it as a step back from the past century's civil rights movement. However, others see it as a step toward fair employment based on merit rather than demographic. Backing out of both the World Health Organization and the Paris Climate Agreement, WHO due to his beliefs that it severely mishandled the COVID-19 pandemic and that the U.S. provides a disproportionate amount of money compared to other countries. The Paris Climate Agreement due to his assessment that it negatively impacted the American economy. The global agreement, first formed in 2015, sought to reduce greenhouse gas emissions in participating countries for the benefit of the Earth. Overall, the beginning of the new Trump administration has been surrounded in controversy from both Democratic and Republican voters. Ranging from Trump's cabinet selections, his smaller actions, and his current agenda, the United States is prospecting for many changes in both its policies and culture. This has been Rishi Hanumanlu and Christian Urea reporting for MOB.
I'm curious about how his policies are going to help our country.
Me too, but let's take things a bit more local. Ben and Kristen went out to report on a nearby animal shelter.
One that needs your help.
It's a rescue that fosters cats and adopts them out. We make sure that they're taken care of, that they're fixed. And then we also help the community by doing a trap neuter release or trap spay release.
Our founder, her name is Julia Van Zeller. She started the guinea pig side 21 years ago. And back in June of 2021, she opened the cat side, and she's fully moved over to the cat side.
Running a nonprofit isn't easy, especially for the founders and volunteers who pour their hearts into it. What once felt manageable has become an overwhelming struggle.
She's still struggling a bit to afford the costs after everything, and then she has some expenses at home. Just costs like those are hard to keep up with too.
We don't have any regular fundage coming in, so that money comes from out of our pocket, our personal pocket, which obviously we're not rich. So that is definitely a challenge in and of itself.
While everyday costs were once within reach, the medical expenses for the animals have become a crushing burden. And as those bills keep piling up, so does a sense of helplessness.
It started with one cat. He was just super sick, and he caught a very contagious viral disease called Pan-Luke. And unfortunately, he passed, and the medical bills just kind of piled up after that.
I think right now we are at a point where we cannot take on any more cats. We cannot add any more cats at the moment. And so we're needing to regroup with that and get to a point where we can take on more cats. We don't want to have to shut down and not be able to help.
Desperation has led the volunteers to create a GoFundMe as an attempt to save what they've built.
We had a goal of $20,000, and so far we've reached $14,000 of that. So we still have a little ways to go. And of course, we're hoping to exceed that amount as well.
Countless efforts have been made to keep the doors open, but the thought of losing the shelter would break the hearts of all of those who've worked so hard to give these animals a chance.
Watching them get older and get adopted is honestly so heartwarming because some of them just hide under their beds. They don't want to be there at the rescue. It stresses them out and people overlook them. So when they finally find their person, it's kind of the best feeling ever.
If you or someone you know would be interested in helping Fat Cat's cause, you can visit their GoFundMe by scanning the QR code. You can also donate by emailing texaswrestlers@gmail.com or calling 972-219-1963. This has been Kristen Renner and Benjamin Easel reporting for MOB.
They're all so cute. I might just have to adopt one myself.
Absolutely. I hope they receive all the funding they need from our Marcus students.
And speaking of Marcus students, Gio and Alexis covered a theater girl with big passions and big goals.
I've always kind of been a theater kid. I would come up with skits in my living room.
Bex Rogers is a hard-working actor in the theater department.
It's hard sometimes because I am in choir and theater and a cappella, and I'm in a church choir and I have a job. I know sometimes it can be a lot and sometimes I get stressed out or anxious about it.
I mean, obviously she's trained a very long time vocally. She's in choir. She does lessons. She's been a musical theater actress for, I think, since she was very young. At least under me as her theater director, we've gone into some intensive acting training, so that kind of
the way that she works with us, just any moment in rehearsal when we're collaborating and coming up with the way that a character is navigating through something, it's just really special. I have to sit down and remind myself why I'm doing this, because I do have a passion for choir, I do have a passion for theater, and it just makes it worth it.
Being in theater has given her a new way of thinking.
Holding back is the worst thing you can do for yourself, and it's easy to feel uncomfortable in those spaces, but it's worth it, and you have a community that is there to support you. Committing 100% to it is what makes it fun. If you hold yourself back, you're not going to have fun. There's no putting myself out there. I was like, no, I just want to watch other people do it and then I'll go home. Don't make me do this.
Anastasia has given her a chance to further express herself.
I've really found a home here, and I've found myself more comfortable with sharing myself. I think my favorite part is being able to tell the story that means so much to me with the people that mean so much to me. I mean, like my sister's in the show, my little brother plays my little brother in the show. I think it's just the perfect musical to say goodbye.
Anastasia has given her a chance to further express herself.
I definitely think the most jarring change for me was our head director changing halfway through my high school career. What do I do now? I'm going to be in this varsity class with people that I kind of know and a director I don't.
We don't know each other yet, but let's do a show. And Bex is just one of those kids who stands out as a leader, and I think is probably one of the most willing right at the beginning to say, let's just get back to work. It doesn't matter who our director is. Let's do this.
Bex has even won awards for her performances.
They announced the top 2 acting awards, and then they called the second one was Bex. And to see her face and then see the love between those 2 actresses and the connection they had,
it's just so good. I would encourage anyone that's even considering theater or choir just to try it. I'm not ready to leave this department.
This has been Alexis Garner and Gio Cabal reporting for MOB.
Now that's cool.
Next up, Anuva and I interviewed our sports captains for our spring semester sports.
State champs. Absolutely.
I think my goal is to create a bond with these guys. I hope that this year we can be a level playing with, emotionally, and, we can win. I think if we win, our energy will be high.
To win a state championship, and it's just, you don't get many opportunities like this in life where you get to play with your best friends and just make the whole community proud.
We are getting into playoffs. We are focusing on winning one game at a time.
Personal goal would be to make it to state, but then as a team goal, I really just want to see the girls gain the confidence that they need for their matches.
We want to win state.
We want to keep winning our district games. We have a really competitive district this year, 5 top teams and only 4 move on. So we definitely want to be one of those 4.
And we're trying to take one game at a time and not just look to the future and win state, but we need to make sure we do everything we can to make it there and make our run as easy as possible.
We asked them about the challenges they faced this season.
Individually, my biggest struggle definitely has been, an injury that kept me sidelined for almost 2 months. And just showing up every day and still being there for my teammates, I just took pride in that, and I'm on my way back to the court. So
I've had issues with confidence, and that's why I like to emphasize it for the girls.
We had a rough preseason, I would say. Like, it wasn't super rough, but we weren't able to score and get goals off. And then we had an opening game against Louisville, and we won 8-0. And it was definitely what we needed to help our mental state and everything. Yeah.
And since we're in the last round of district, this round really matters for us. So I think knowing that every single minute, every single second possession matters, and if you mess up one play, just forget about it and go fix it the next play. Mm-hmm. So
they persevere and keep up the strive to win.
The youth, they need to see a leader that brings, I guess, a light, a positive energy. I hate having, older guys just bring everyone down. I just kind of want to be the guy that I wish I had when I was their age. Yep.
I think we've been doing really good with what we have, and we just got to be confident in ourselves and believe that we're gonna get to playoffs and we're gonna do what we need to do.
Just control the controllables, eat right, sleep right, and just have good habits.
It's just the little simple things, and if you just do the simple things, then you're playing your cards right.
This is Ryan Jeffers and Anuva Rashid reporting for MOB. Good luck to our spring teams.
The new year just passed. That's why Ali, Mason, and Campbell have decided to fulfill all the resolutions they have put away.
Since they put it off, they'll have to do it in 24 hours.
We sent 2 students to try and complete as many New Year's resolutions as possible in 24 hours.
Yes. This is going to be so healthy and so delicious. This is delightful. Alright, so for Travelmore, where should we go for that?
Bro, I was thinking to go to Miami.
Oh wait, Miami Beach, that would be fire, wait.
The tropical vibes, it's been getting cold and I need a change.
That's true, alright. Alright, so we made it to Miami Beach, Florida. I mean, the sun is shining, the birds are chirping in the air. It feels so hot and warm.
The waves, it's all so calm here, and I love it here at Miami Beach.
Yeah, I'm ready to get in the water and I'm ready to swim.
Wait, we have the 24-hour challenge to complete the most resolutions.
Oh my gosh. Oh, we gotta go.
Oh my god, I've been looking for this for months, bro. I can't buy it.
Oh my gosh. Pet Simulator Collector Bundle Fox. $40 though. Not today.
This show is sponsored by Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen brings delicious goodness this season with several iconic treats returning.
That's seriously impressive.
You want to know what's not impressive? Some of our drivers at school. You know who you are.
SwimOB has prepared a PSA to let you know exactly how to stay safe on the road.
Whether you're a new driver or a seasoned pro, it's always a good reminder to refresh your knowledge on safe driving habits. I'm here to talk about some. 1. Put your phone away when driving. I know it's tempting to scroll, but mama, a car behind you. You gotta go, girl. 2. It's important to alert other drivers by using your turn signal. Even if it's as simple as turning into your neighborhood or switching lanes, you need to always use it. We can't read your mind, you know. 3. I know the temptation you have to speed up because you're just running a little late or you really want to get to school, but don't do it. And I know it's really tempting as well because we live in Texas and no one goes the speed limit, but you can be the change. 4. I know it's frustrating when a lifted white Ford F-150 cuts you off in the road with no blinker to add, but sometimes you just gotta be the bigger person and stay calm and just keep on driving. 5. Signs on the road are there for a reason. They're here to create law and order, so follow them. It's smart. That's all we have for the MLB driving safety announcement. Stay safe out there.
That's all for today, Marcus.
But before you go, we showed students news headlines, except one of them was fake.
So we're going to be playing Spot the Fake News. We're going to give you 3 headlines, and one of them is going to be fake.
Is it the first one?
Yeah, it's the first one. McDonald's plans to diversify their food.
Yeah, I feel like that one's fake.
Okay, yeah, that's right. A lot of people say the Girl Scout ones, but I guess since you knew of that, you got it correct or whatever.
Yeah.
Which one do you think is the fake news?
I hope it's the Girl Scout cookies.
You are wrong. It's McDonald's plans to diversify their food.
Is it the last one?
You are incorrect. Yes.
I feel like the first one's fake.
The first one. Because I feel like you're trying to trick us with the second one. And that, like, it's true.
You are incorrect. It's actually cop shoots a guy for fancying them because that is not real.
I'm just shocked that some of these are actually news headlines. We'll go with the clown one.
I don't know. The last one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Almost seems like it's a trick.
So you really think a guy would give a homeless man a poop sandwich?